And we're back.
The team is standing by, sir.
Where were we? And we have acquired an ambrosia printer and a shield core. Other things already at 1,000. Burn all my cash. Burn all my dollary dues. Plating crushers over 1,000. Printers over 1,000. We're in COL 15. 1875 maximum hit points, so I guess I never picked up a fucking health expansion. I think they fucked me and gave me the Mind Summoner, so that's probably what's going to kill me. Spoiler alert, I'm only at Scavenger 2. Spoiler alert, we're going to fucking... I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, once you have the Ambrosia printer. Fuck it, right? Ah! Johnny 5 is alive. Rogue Trader when? Oh, he almost fucking stabbed me, dude. I should have warmed up. Ho, ho, ho. Now I have a machine gun. Get me those detonators! Oh, I hit something. Clean, precise, methodical. Get in there or die. Get in there, you fuck. Do your job. Spoiler alert, he did do his job. Everything went better than expected. See, here's the part where I almost wish I had, like, a nice cursed weapon, because then I could fucking just, keep procking, plating printer. And mo money, mo money, mo money, as the, in the parlance of today's youth. As the colored folk are fond of saying. Oh, I could cheat too. What do you think about that? Program that. Program your way out of that, you fucking algorithm. You glorified fucking spreadsheet. Program your way out of that. I gotta start coming up with clinker insults. Broccoli hairs keep moving. This is a clinker town. We gotta get out ahead of the game, you see. ASC. You know what? I tuned the fucking mic up, didn't I? That's what's going on here. How about now? What am I now? Am I pinning it now? Huh? Is this good enough for you? Huh, America? Am I doing it right on the internet? Or am I an old man? Boomer Jim fucking it up once again on the internet. Shameful. Ah! Get in there, fuckface! It's almost like cheating. I'm the turret now, motherfucker. How do you like that? How do you like them apples? Not very much, I'd imagine. I would imagine those apples taste somewhat bitter to your palate. 4,000 credits! I can buy a lot of soy food with that. It's a Deus Ex reference for the 12-year-old broccoli hairs in the audience out there. I hope you all die. It can't be done. Nope. Junk. Take your fucking RNG horseshit and shove it. Fucking one guy comes up out of frame from beneath lower right and tries to stab me with a fucking iron knife. It's kind of like being in Minneapolis. Some droid from Somalia. Some droid manufactured in Somalia tried to stab me in the liver with an ion knife. Welcome to Minnesota. Make sure to stop by our world famous Leering Center. Fucking national embarrassment. And yet, the very same fucking rhino porch conservative dipshits like Dustin Gage and shit, just foreground shit shuffling retards. I'm gonna get a bunch of clout and sit here and shuffle foreground shit around. Aren't I famous? Follow me on X. Oh my god. Min-GOP is such a fucking joke. We have a deep bench. But we have all these amazing people in Minnesota, brilliant people, hardcore as fuck, strident thinkers. They're never going to get their hands on actual political power. And if it's not the fucking literal Marxists importing fucking Wahhabis from the Horn of Africa, it's these rhino fucks bottlenecking the process. And that's the real fight. And the, if a homosexual Mexican child tells you that you need to, if a homosexual Mexican child living in a mansion in Chicago tells you that you have to get out into the streets and scream at Donald Trump about Hitler, might be an indication that you're being misled. Maybe. It might be. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh. Jimmy's not the only one with problems. Man, I've always had this fucking issues since I was a kid. My parents, in addition to being leftist scumfucks, I love them, but, at the same time, leftist scumfuck retards. They were so fucking bad at, I don't even know. So I had strep throat constantly as a kid, to the point where once I had it so much that I had scarlatina. And as a result, my epiglottis is fucking scarred to shit. So I can't drink fluids like a normal person because I occasionally try to become Aquaman and drink fluids into my lungs. And my alveoli, they don't cotton to that kind of crap. So if you occasionally hear me sip a beverage and then start choking like a fucking retard who swallowed his tongue, I assure you that's not the case. Although I am a waterhead and I may be legally retarded, so I can technically use that word as much as I want. Man, quite an advertisement. I'm sitting here drinking some Martinelli's apple cider, sparkling apple cider out of Mr. Jimmy James Medicars. These are actually really nice. I got some of the watermelon season glasses. I don't really know much about the vendor, but it's like a nice raised grid effect on the glass itself. It's a little, soda can shaped glass. The glass itself is of relatively good quality. It's quite sturdy. The decal's nice. Jade's graphic design looks really nice. Watermelon season. I'm afraid to... It's got some Japanese on it. I'm afraid to actually translate that because it probably says, something very naughty. But it's wonderful. Watermelon season. And it's got a great little, I don't know if it's pine or bamboo topper with a plastic ring around it, which could be replaced, like a gasket. And then a gasket, and it comes with a fucking stainless steel straw. It's actually a pretty good value. I was surprised. Usually they're relatively overpriced. Some of the products on there, of course, that's fine. It's good stuff. Usually, it's always quality stuff, but still a little spendy. You know what I mean? But of course, that's part of that's de rigueur. Not an issue, but I just actually wanted to advertise this. The gasket even has a little pinhole on it to make it easier to seat and to remove. It's great. It's got good action. Very easy to take the topper off and replace it. I don't know about getting replacement lids or gaskets, but man, that's a nice little beverage container for putting outside when you're outside working so bugs don't get into your drink and shit. I mean, that was a pretty good deal. I actually I'm going to get a couple more of these. These are fucking nice as hell. I got some mugs too with the Rain or Shine graphics on them. Jade's got quite an eye. He married well. I wish he'd I wish he'd get over his fucking bullshit. Just pump out some kids, Jimmy. Okay? Look around you. Okay? There's like fucking complete 80 IQ retards from the Horn of Africa, and they have 20,000 kids and probably, you know, a score of genetic deformities, and they don't care. They're pumping out. This is war. It's demographic warfare. Okay? Okay, Jimmy? I don't care. I don't give a shit what you think about, you know, I get it. I get it, you know, and I never got married for some of the same reasons. It's hard to find a wife who's based enough to raise your children properly. Very difficult. And of course you have, you know, health concerns and financial concerns, but it's literally idiocracy. And the world needs little Jimmies running around. Come on, that would be amazing. Little Jimmies and Jades running around. Plus, think of it this way. Even if you only live for like 5 years and you never even got to know them, you two are cool as fuck. You'd make great parents. Imagine getting to grow up with two parents who know how fucked up it is to be a kid. Imagine that. Imagine growing up with two parents who have like computers, you can play video games, they got all... Not only do they have like really cool fucking anime and shit, they have like the good stuff. It's like a curated collection of like really authentically badass stuff. Not all this other crap. Right? Think about how cool that would be. And then take a look around you look at some of these families and their children. Now look, hey, we can't all be perfect. And you're going to look at other families and go, wow, they really have their shit together, and I'll never be on that level. But it doesn't matter, because you'll be on a different level, all your own, you know? And again, it's a demographic war, and just get in the fucking game, dude. I know that you don't, I know it sounds crazy, but before you die, try to pass on your fucking seed, dude, because the world needs more little Jimmies running around. It needs more little irascible fucks running around laughing at people and fucking making the world a better place through this strident indifference to people's fucking reaction. This courage to fucking tell it like it is. You gotta understand how valuable that is, man. You know, and you gotta, it's like, there's shit that you can only pass on to your actual flesh and blood son. Also, it would embarrass the hell out of Ethan Ralph. If you had a son, and you raised him, even if you weren't around very long, and you raised him, and he grew up to be, like, very based and awesome, and successful, it would make Ethan Ralph look like a fucking retard. And he already does, of course, but... And I'm not even saying this matters. You don't have to do this, and fuck Ethan Ralph. It's not about Ethan Ralph. I'm just saying that also... And that would be funny. That would be extremely funny. That would be fucking hilarious. And that in and of itself, just the joke. What I'm saying is, Jim, have a son and raise him to be an awesome, badass motherfucker after your own stripe. And it will be one of the funniest jokes ever. have a son as a joke. Like most Democrats. Oh my god. Really? Where does that pull that? Guess I should have checked. I can't read this. I don't... Concentrate down your son. You make good defense. Johnny, you're a creep buff. I'm not taking any fucking chances. My fucking head on. Keep my little robo head on a fucking swivel, baby. Not fucking playing around. It's for all the marbles. What's left of my marbles? When you look long into an abyss, the abyss looks back. I grew up around leftists, like a lot of you. I think you'll understand what I'm trying to say. And you know, the abyss looks back, and I grew up around fucking leftists, and that's why I can defeat them. Because I understand them. One eye sees the future, and one eye sees the past. Selah. Damn. Damn, we need to make this an even fight. Guess we'll do explosive shots. No, thank you. Should I save? I really wish I could check. I wish I could check what my level was on these. Like, where do you see the level? There's this other screen that you can supposedly bring up. I have it bound to control, but it doesn't come up. And then every now and again, oh, there it is. How do I have a mouse where my guy's at it? Control Shift. It came up for like a split second. How the fuck does it work? Whatever. I wish I could check these and see what the cost was, the current cost. So I could budget my fucking credits expense better. I'm capped on the Ambrosia already at 6,400. That's the most that an upgrade will cost currently, as far as I'm aware. And that baby's at 975. Hell yeah, baby. There it is. I gambled and won. All right. Pretty good. That's a pretty good.